The woman clearly saw the chef fishing stinky tofu out of the sewage water, but she pretended not to see it. She insisted on eating the stinky tofu made from the sewage water, watching her gobble it down non-stop. Even the unscrupulous chef couldn't help but advise her. He told her that eating too much would give her diarrhea. But not only did the woman feel absolutely fine, on the contrary, she became more and more energetic as she ate. Instead, it was her younger sister, who was practicing dance in the studio, that suddenly started emitting a foul smell from her mouth. The smell was so bad that it knocked her dance partner, who was practicing with her, unconscious. The reason why the woman possessed such an ability was simply because she had been reborn. In her previous life, the woman had strictly controlled her diet every day. This was all for the sake of participating in a dance competition. But strangely enough, her weight kept skyrocketing uncontrollably. On the contrary, her younger sister, who ate and drank excessively every day, didn't have any problems at all. In the end, the woman even died because her stomach burst from overeating. She never expected that when she opened her eyes again, she had actually been reborn back to the day she went to the hospital for a checkup because of a stomachache. The doctor's conclusion was that she had eaten too much, but the woman clearly hadn't eaten anything for several days. Just then, her stomach suddenly started swelling up for no reason. The woman faintly suspected that her younger sister had a way to transfer food into her own stomach, so she immediately went home to verify her suspicions. As expected, she saw her younger sister eating and drinking heartily. The woman couldn't help but voice her suspicions to her family, but her family didn't believe in such a thing as food transfer at all. They thought it was just an excuse made up by the woman because she was greedy. The woman's dance partner even said with disgust that the woman's weight was no longer suitable for her to compete with him. He had already reported to the school that he was going to transfer the woman's spot in the competition to her younger sister, who could never get fat no matter what she ate. Upon hearing this, the woman was instantly devastated but felt completely helpless. She could only first find a way to break the food transfer spell. So that night, she chose to move out, thinking that if she stayed away from her younger sister, she might not have food transferred to her anymore. But that night, she suddenly felt a sharp pain again. She saw a post her younger sister made on her social media. Only then did she realize that her sister was indeed eating and drinking heavily while celebrating getting the competition spot. Fortunately, at this moment, a senior told the woman that her younger sister's roommate had encountered this kind of situation before. The roommate, who used to be very thin, had now become very fat, so the woman went to find this roommate. She asked her to go home with her to help testify, but the roommate couldn't produce any evidence of the younger sister's food transfer ability. Instead, she was scolded furiously by the younger sister. The younger sister said that she was just jealous that she couldn't get fat and was deliberately spreading rumors. The woman's parents were enraged because of this. In order to ensure that her younger sister's participation in the competition wouldn't be affected, they told the woman not to return home for the time being. Just when the woman was at a loss for what to do, she saw that the roommate was losing clumps of hair. She immediately found a way to break her younger sister's food transfer ability. In order to verify the effectiveness of this method, she turned around and cut her hair short. Then she went to buy some stinky tofu to eat. Sure enough, it didn't take long for a foul smell to keep coming out of the younger sister's mouth. The smell was so strong that it knocked her dance partner unconscious. The younger sister couldn't stand it anymore and called to question what the woman was eating. Little did she know that this move had already exposed her ability.